Hello there. Freedom convoys of truckers are sprouting up everywhere, and now it's France's turn. This is what happens after you thought you'd loaned control over your individual sovereign freedoms to the state for a short period. With the Freedom Convoy 2022 truckers sat peacefully in Ottawa, demanding that Trudeau drop his mandates, we now have copycat convoys in places like Australia, New Zealand and now France. But the French authorities have taken the preemptive measure of banning the Freedom Convoy of trucks and cars from its next destination, Paris, with the authorities talking about extra police officers on duty, doling out 2-year prison sentences, €4,500 fines and suspending protesters' driving licences. So much for facilitating peaceful protests and human rights. I don't remember them doing this in 2020, do you? But Paris isn't the final destination for this freedom convoy of motorists and truckers. No, they want to end up in Brussels, calling it a European convergence. Now, the Telegraph is saying that the French authorities have banned the protesters from their capital because they want to avoid any unrest. Well, if it's run similar to the one in Ottawa, then they won't have any unrest, just a short period of a snarl-up until they shift the problem onto Brussels. Now, there is talk that groups of cars and trucks have been leaving various places around France since yesterday, with the aim of converging on Paris tomorrow. But how many are involved is unclear, but the fact the authorities are mobilising shows that they clearly think it will be a sizable gathering. Now, just an observation. If they're banning protesters in their trucks from Paris, is there a danger that they end up with empty shops after the weekend? Now, one ally of President Macron, the French Europe Minister Clement Beaune, said that the protesters are being selfish, and he said they were not patriots. All I can see is people protesting for their freedoms to be returned to them. Now, these protests sparking off around the world shows exactly what happens whenever people give up their freedoms for what they think are noble reasons. You either never get those freedoms back or you have to wrest them back. Now ponder on where we are in the UK, with only those in England being able to claim they are becoming free once more. How anyone can believe that the actions of the authorities in places like Australia, Canada, New Zealand and Austria are now justified is beyond me. But the tyrants there have robbed the people of their freedoms and seem intent on keeping it that way. Or worse. So what's your opinion on banning this French freedom convoy from Paris? Please like and comment below. Please subscribe and like this video, buy a mug and support me on Patreon or PayPal, and thank you for watching.